Hi guys, so today we are talking about brows, and the reason why we're talking about brows is because there are tons of brow routines. I'm not going to show you my brow routine, I'm just going to show you the products that I like for brows. Most people on YouTube, which is completely fine, it's just not me, and most people on YouTube like that really structured, like really harsh brow like that, you know, like drag queen brow, and that's perfectly fine and great, and it looks good on some people, but probably a lot of girls that don't have much hair, that's good for them. Now, I have a lot of brow hair. I really don't have thin brows. I've never really plucked my brows too often. I thread them, but I thread them maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, maybe. So I like a more natural brow. I remember back in the day, I used to make them really dark and like Sharpie brows, and that was not nice. And when I look at pictures, I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? So these are the products that I like for the specific things that I like. I have a little, you know, one of these. So let me take this out and let me tell you what I got in here. Gosh, I have a lot of brow products, and I don't know why, because I don't use all of them all the time. So, let's see here. My favorites and for what I use them. Okay, so first and foremost, sometimes brow gels. I only have one here because I do need to throw it out, and I'm just holding on to it, and I don't get why. I used to have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and I finished it, so I threw it out, and I haven't bought a new one, which I really like hers. Hers is one of my favorites, but I usually don't use, it's very hot in here, I'm like, so I usually don't use a brow gel because lately I've just been either using powder or just a pencil, and I just leave it as is. I don't use brow gel. But when I've used the MAC, which this needs to be thrown out because it is dirty already, and I do not know why it's in there. Yeah, this needs to, why is this in there? You know how you keep stuff and you just leave it in there? I'm going to throw this out right now. I like the MAC one. This is just the clear, but I prefer the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. So I gotta throw this out. The other one that I think is pretty good, but it's, you know, you have to go to their website to buy it, so it's a hassle and it's a pain, is the Chella, the Eyebrow Defining Gel, the CHELLA. I got this in a little bag, a sample bag, a while ago, and it's really nice. I do like it. It doesn't leave your brows really hard and like, you can't move them, and it does keep them in place, so I like this. Now, I either fill my brows in with powder or use a pencil or use a colored gel. So for powder, I use two products mostly for powder, and I prefer one than the other. One is a drugstore, one is a more expensive one. Either the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit or the Benefit Kit. This is the older packaging. I've had this for a while. You can't even use this stuff up. I don't even use it that much anymore because I sometimes use the pencils. I like both of these products, but they take longer to do your brows. If I'm in a hurry, I kind of wouldn't use this. The Wet n Wild one comes with a little brush and a little tweezers and some wax that you can put over your brows, and then a light brown and a dark brown. And the colors are really good if you have darker brows. If you have blonde brows, this isn't for you. I think they have another color. I don't remember if they have another color. I just got this one. They maybe only have this one, I'm not sure. But the powder does stay on your brows the entire day. The wax is great, and for the price, it is an awesome product. I do use it sometimes, but when you use powder on your brows, it does take longer, in my opinion, to apply, and sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to deal with it. So this is a really good option. Then most of the time, and for a really long time, I just used the Benefit one. Okay, so the Benefit one comes with the two little brushes. This is in dark. It comes with a waxy colored wax, and it comes with a powder. It looks like I haven't even put a dent in it, and that's how little you need. That's how little you need. And I've used this plenty. I don't use it that often now, but in the past I've used it plenty. I use the actual little brushes. I don't use them anymore. I use different brushes now, but when I first got it, I used the little brushes. I would put the wax on first, and then after I put the wax, I would put on the brow powder. I liked the color of this, and I liked how it stayed, and this was my favorite for a really long time, so I really like this brow shaping kit. This is one that I like. Now, when I've gotten lazy, I use the pencils because I think they're just quicker. They're much quicker. So I have a few different pencils here, which I am going to show you right now. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go for the cheaper pencils first. The cheaper pencils are these. Okay, these are two the same. Cheaper pencils are all of these. I have, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, two of them are the same thing. This is the Wet n Wild Dark Brown 652 brow and whatever. I have two. They're 99 cents. These are amazing. They're waxy. They have great coloring and they are 99 cents. You can't beat that. And they do stay on your brows forever and ever and ever and even longer than forever. So this is really amazing stuff. I do highly recommend this, and for 99 cents it's great. It's so quick. It's what I have on my brows right now. Go buy it. So then another cheaper alternative that I have is the Rimmel one. The Rimmel eyebrow pencil. I do like this, and I think the little brush here is kind of useless, so I don't really use that. But the only problem I have with this is I got it in dark brown, and the color is kind of off. I put it on my brows, and it just looks red to me. It looks like I'm putting something on that's red, so I don't really like the color that much. And whenever I use this, it does kind of come off. It doesn't stay in place, which annoys me, so I really wouldn't recommend this one that much. But it's not a bad product. If you don't have oily lids, if you maybe put a primer on top of your eyebrows, it would work out. But it's just the color what annoys me the most about this, just the color. But I have that one, and it's more expensive than the Wet n Wild, and the Wet n Wild is better, so why get this? Then I have this other one, which is not a brow product, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Last. This is an eyeliner, retractable eyeliner. This is an eyeliner, and as an eyeliner, this sucks, and you do not want to use this as an eyeliner because it's really freaking hard. So hard, it will tug on your eye and you will get no pigment. But for your brows, it is great. And the reason why it is great is because it just will place the right amount of color. Like it takes so much for you to get it on your eyelid, on your brows. It's simple. You can brush it through your hairs and you get a nice little, you know, tint. It doesn't look fake or anything like that. It's a nice little tint, and at the same time, it's 99 cents. And another one which I really like, and I like the color. It looks very natural, but the only problem with this is that you have to order it online, so I don't really see a point unless you're buying a lot of stuff from the site to order it online. This is the Yves Rocher eyebrow crayon, and it's in number 3. Yeah, it's number 3 color. I do love this. It does stay in place all day, and it looks very natural. It looks kind of light in the camera, but it just looks so natural. It looks like you've given your brows a hint of color, but you're not trying too hard, and it's so easy to apply, and it stays all day. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, and it's not expensive. It's probably like $4, but you have to order it online, so this is another one that I have. I'll give you my final recommendations at the end of this. And then I have 2 little brushes that I use a lot, which is this little brush that has the spoolie and the little brush from Crown Brushes. And then I have another little brush here that I don't use that much, so this is my main brush. And then I have 2 other pencils. One of them is the old packaging. I didn't even use it that often, to be honest with you. The Anastasia Beverly Hills old packaging, and this is in the Ultimate Brown. This is so old. I don't even know why I have it. And for a while I liked it, but then after a while I didn't like it anymore. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just too old and I need to throw it out. I really need to try the new one. So that's that. And then my favorite brow pencil, my absolute favorite brow pencil, and that you cannot find it anymore, and the color is perfect and it stays perfectly, and it's so thin and nice, and I just love it. It's my favorite. But the brand, where has the brand gone? It's the Prescriptives Groomstick for Brows in Clove. This is so little. It's kind of like the MAC, little pencil. I love this, and I don't use it that often because I don't want to use it up, because I want to keep it, because I just know that I don't know what happened to this brand. I mean, you can't find them anywhere. So this is my absolute favorite, and if I had to recommend one, I would say go and get this one instead. But I don't know where they are. So it's unfortunate. I can't go back and be like, please, I need to buy like 3 backups of this. So the last 2 things are the things that I use the most now. Pull this hair back. Oh. I gotta tie my hair up, because you know what? It's getting hot in here. It's already hot in here. It was already hot in here before. I need to get my hair out of my face. So give me a second here. Okay. So, ooh, what's up with that? Yeah, down there. Down, boy, down. Okay, so the two things that I use the most are these two things. Okay. I do like them a lot, but there are things that annoy me about both these products. One of them is the Gimme Brow by Benefit, and this is in the color medium deep. And the other one is the Blink, and I love to keep this little tin, so I keep it in the little tin. And the other one is the Blink. I'm not even going to take it out of the tin. Screw it. Eyebrow Mousse. In, what is this color? What is this color? Well, I guess I will take it out of the tin, because I'm just like OCD. I just must have it in the tin no matter what. It is the color Dark Brunette. I haven't used this in a long time just because I use this for a special occasion. This is what it looks like. It is a great color, and this stuff is amazing. Look what it's amazing. Yes, it is amazing. I'm going to put it back in the little tin because I just like it in the little tin while I talk about it. And the other thing is the Benefit Eyebrow. So what do I use on a daily basis? Usually, if I don't just use a pencil, I use this. Because it's simple and easy. It's a little tiny. It's supposed to make you look like you have hair. And I go like, me. What annoys me about this is that this needs some better kind of stopper here because it clumps. Look at that. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's just like, it has like the product doesn't come off the brush really well and just give you like an even application. It just kind of like stays there and leaves a big blob. So by the time that I'm going to put it on my brow, I need to make sure I'm not putting the blob on my brow, or then I can make a mistake. I put a blob on my brow, and then I need to take a little brush and like you know, kind of like with a spoolie, and then spool it out, if you can say spool it out. And that is really annoying because it is a little bit time consuming. I love the finish and I love the color, and it makes my eyebrows look nice. It stays all day. I do like the product, but I hate the way that it blobs at the tip and it just takes longer and I have to work. So if Benefit could fix that, it would really make life so much easier. So yeah. Now the Blink one, this is amazing. This mousse stuff is amazing. The only reason why I don't use it as often is because it stays all day, and not only does it just stay randomly all day, I mean, it's kind of like tar as well. It will leave your brows looking great, and it will last probably like 48 hours, honestly. I only use this if I'm going out in the high heat, if I'm going to a pool party. I haven't been to those in a while, but yeah. Or if I'm going to a wedding, because I know that this stuff will not come off. Even with olive oil, it takes forever to take this off my brows, and I still see a little bit of a residue, to be honest with you. So that is why I don't use it on a daily basis, because on a daily basis, who wants to clean that up? It's just a hassle and a pain to have to actually clean that up on a daily basis. But other than that, this stuff is amazing. And if you don't care about that, and if you work a long work day and you don't care about rubbing it off and take you forever to rub it off, this is the way to go. It will last you a long time. I've had this for a while. And it is just great stuff. It doesn't get any better than this. So, those are my brow products, the brow products that I like. And if I had to suggest anything to you right now off the bat, just basics, I showed you everything that I've got. I would say, what would I say? I would say, you want a cheap alternative? Go Wet n Wild. Go get this Wet n Wild 99-cent pencil. This is amazing. Go out there and get this. 99 cents! Great! Okay, then I would say, if you want a powder, if you want a kind of powder, if I had to choose between the Wet n Wild and the Benefit, I probably would go with Benefit. It's better in my opinion. It's a better product. If you don't have the money, go with the Wet n Wild, but then don't get the powder. Then just go and just get the pencil. But in any case, go get the Benefit powder. I prefer that. I just really prefer this. Then, if you want just like, you know, something that's easier, I would say go with the Benefit Gimme Brow. And if you want something that stays all day, no matter what, go with Blink. So in my opinion, these are the 4 best products. Depending on your price range, if you want to spend less money, Wet n Wild all the way. If you want powder or just like a gel, Benefit, and if not, Blink. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And until next time, I appreciate you watching. Please give me a big thumbs up. And please subscribe, and yeah, let me know what else do you want to see? Until next time, bye!